Guys, let's do this problem right here. The question is asking let f of x is equal to square root of 4x minus 3, and let c be the number that satisfies the mean value theorem for f on the interval 1, it's between 1 and 3. So they are already saying this satisfies the mean value theorem, but if they didn't mention that, we had to know to satisfy the mean value theorem, we had to have two conditions. It should be continuous in these intervals, and it should be differential in this differentiable in these intervals. So how do we check that? If you, like, for example, in this case, x can have any positive real number, so all the positive values are in this domain, so it's between 1 to 3, so therefore this is going to be continuous in these values. And if you find the derivative, you will get 2 over square root of 4x minus 3. Then that's going to be the x will become 0 when, so let's say I will do this. So when I take the first derivative, we need the first derivative anyway. So if I take the first derivative of this one, this is going to give me, so this is 1 square root mean 1 power 1 2, right? So 1 over 2. So if I do the derivative, it's going to become half times 4x minus 3 power minus half. Then we have to take the inside derivative. This is going to be chain rule because this is outside derivative and this is inside derivative. Inside derivative is going to be just 4, and this will become 0. So if I multiply this one, I will get 2 over 4x minus 3 within a square root. In this case, we can't have a 0 in the bottom, because if we have a 0, this will become undefined. So we have to see in which situation this will become 0. If you see the 4x, if I equate this one, if we equate denominator equal to 0, 4x minus 3 is equal to 0, then 4x will become 3, therefore x will become 3 by 4, which is less than 1. Therefore we don't have to worry about this. This is differentiable in this closed interval. Therefore this satisfy the mean value theorem. So we don't, so they already mentioned that, therefore we don't have to show that. However, we need this derivative anyway, because according to mean value theorem, what does it say? It says if it satisfies the mean value theorem, then we have an equation that's f derivative of x is going to be equal to f of b minus f of a over b minus a. In this case, we can find the f of b, that's going to be, so x is actually c, so you can put f of c or f of x, it doesn't matter. Then the f of b is going to be this point 3, so if I substitute 3 for this value right here, what will I get? 4 times 3 is going to be 12, 12 minus 3 is going to be 9, so if I square root 9, that's going to be 3, right? So therefore this is going to be 3, and minus, and 4 times 1 minus 3 is going to be 1, so square root of 1 is going to be 1, so 3 minus 1 over 3 minus 1 over 3 minus 1, so which is going to be just 1. And also if you take the negative value, like square root mean, it can be positive or negative, so if you take the negative value and do the same thing, it's still going to be 1, therefore this is 1. And now what I have to do is I have to equalize this one to the derivative to find the x value. That's c, that's what the question is. So we have to find the c. To find the c, I have to equate this to this other side, so it's going to be 2 over square root of 4x minus 3 is equal to 1. Therefore 2 is going to be equal to 4x minus 3 square root. To get rid of this square root, I can square both sides, so this is going to be 4 here, and in the other side it's going to be 4x minus 3, and if I bring the 3 to the other side, it's going to be 7. Therefore the 7 is going to be equal to 4x, therefore x is going to be equal to 7 over 4. If I calculate 7 over 4, that comes out to be 1.75, and we have to check whether it is in the closed interval. Yes, it is. 1 to 3 is my closed interval, therefore this exists within the closed interval. Therefore this is my final answer, and we can finally state that c is equal to 1.75. And that's it. I hope you guys like this video. See you next time.